So, here we are in Star Rail for the very first time on this channel, I think. If I'm remembering right. I think all of my other stuff is Genshin stuff. But I haven't played Genshin in a bit because I have a not really loving the Notland story, but I think that's kind of a bit common throughout most of the community right now. Not saying it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. I think I just really loved Fontaine. Anyways, so Star Rail for the first time on this channel. I love Star Rail. I love Fei Xiao. I love all of my characters so much. I think there are a couple forgotten children, but we won't speak of them. Anyways, so I'm Strife Gaming. Just call me Strife. You can also call me Nico. That's kind of the name that my friends use and that you'll hear in various videos with some of my other friends that I play with. But anyways, we are here on Star Rail doing the new story for whenever this is. It's TRIBBIE's first banner. And by TRIBBIE, I mean this lovely gal right here, or gals. She's very much adorable. I love her. And basically, yeah, they use they, them pronouns because there are multiple of them, but I'm going to count that as a dub for the non-binary community because I'm non-binary and I love any form of representation that I can get. So, love them. They are also quantum, which is a dub in and of itself because I don't think we get that many quantum characters really. I think the only one I can really think of is Zila right now. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick little recap of where we are in the story because I'm kind of starting this in a weird intermediate step in terms of the story. As you can see, Castris is already kind of like guiding us from waking us up, which lovely sight to wake up to. I love Castris so much. She's so pretty. Like all of the butterflies, it's giving Asia O'Hara, but the butterflies are living. We're living. But anyways, so yeah, we just witnessed TRIBBIE and Trinum. I don't know their names. But anyways, they're arguing over an artifact that their mom gave them, and that the lady over there wants to kind of sell to them, which I wholeheartedly will steal for them. I will beat the fuck out of anyone who fucks with TRIBBIE. No hesitation whatsoever. But anyways, so I think we're getting ready to eavesdrop on their conversation. But before then, I wanted to do a quick little aside, if you will. So there's this storybook feature in this game where you kind of get to know various characters, and I think it is only fair that we get to learn a little bit more about TRIBBIE. So let me put my big boy storyteller pants, and let's go ahead and get started. So 1-1. In a corner of Okema, the newly arrived travelers stop for a moment. He rubs his eyes.
1, 2, 3. There's 3 identical children?
The 3 children have differing smiles. One is beaming, one has a shrewd grin, and one is smiling serenely. Yet each of them looks just as mysterious as the other 2.
Stranger, welcome to the holy city. We will show you the way forward.
Low-key, any people talking in unison, kind of creepy as fuck, but you know what? They're cute as fuck, so it kind of cancels out, 1 for 1. Tribios. This name has not been mentioned for some time. Only the elderly priest of Janusopolis know the true significance of the name.
High priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
As music from his hometown plays, the smiling children gather around the old man. They wish that the twilight breeze will carry away all tales of sadness. 1-3. The end times looms like a dark cloud, hanging over the holy city's residents and shrouding them with worry.
Hello, do you need our help?
Like torches dancing in the wind, the children illuminate the alley. They wipe away the woman's tears, babies sleep amidst whispers. On the windowsill of all on the windowsill of all those in prayer, their light footprints remain.
The three pillars of Akama.
There's no need to be so somber. How about we play a game together? Guess who we are?
The three soared and land in front of the townsfolk.
You're Trina.
No, we're Treenin.
Treenan is the quietest of the trio.
You Trinin?
Wrong. We're actually Tree-Ann.
Tree-Ann is the most spirited of the trio.
Then you must be TRIBBIE. You're right. Good job.
TRIBBIE is the most enthusiastic as she is adorable. Wholeheartedly agree. It matters not whether they tell the trio apart. Of most importance is their sincere smiles. How the fuck do you not tell these children apart? They do in fact look fairly different from each other. But you know what? I didn't remember their names, so I can't judge.
We will show you the path to take.
The children fly ahead, guiding the lost back to the main road. So you literally show people the right path to take.
You're lucky. You merely took a wrong turn.
The children flew before me. It was rare to see them so quiet.
However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
Act concluded. Laughter and Lament. A continuation of our delve into TRIBBIE and her lore. There was once a dying soldier on the battlefield who wished to bid farewell to his lover in a distant city, far away. The child leaned towards the soldier and said nary a word as she listened to his final words of comfort. As for the other two children, they were in the city, beside a bed upon which a woman was lying in eternal rest, wailing uncontrollably. Not only do the three children share each other's senses, their souls are also interconnected. When one is filled with grief, the other two will burst into tears as well. Perhaps we should tell some happy tales instead. The child wipes away her tears of reminiscence. Our greatest talent is performing euphorious nursery rhymes. But those nursery rhymes have been told over and over, that every literate child could recite them by heart. How rude! The child gently flicks my forehead. You should be reflecting on the nursery rhymes author's heartfelt intentions instead. In this lush land by gods chosen, giants raise their glasses in a toast. People commonly see the children riding on enormous flaming rockets, looking like shooting stars blazing through the holy city. How dangerous! An old man worriedly wishes the children to stop. Not Trinon. The quiet child shakes her head, That's Trian, the exuberant child raises her hands. Ah, stop nagging, the mischievous child pouts. Can't I just play with something that I've created? Every child in the world loves to play, and Tribbius is no exception. Every child is afraid of pain, yet Tribbius tries to act tough. Initially, there were so many of us. The others have merely gone one step ahead. The children swore they were already adults. Yet, when they carelessly hit the city gate, they cried out in pain together. The Tripolite's prophecy is but a distant ritual. In the Chrysos War, a painful dream. Echoes from the gate of infinity occasionally jolt her awake. In the distant travels of her identical sisters, sometimes expire uncertainty within her. A new journey only begins when the previous one comes to an end. Despite time marching forward endlessly, the children always manage to stay true to their hearts. They are all that remains of one another, their senses intertwined, their souls in communion. And that is Tribbie's story, I guess. Now let's get to the eavesdropping. What does this bitch got to say?
So
Not a
hard
bitch,
to
lovely
understand
human
what they're
being,
thinking
lovely gal,
sometimes.
girly pop. I need to not be a dick.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady TRIBBIE and Lady Trian were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Castoris. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself.
The fuck you mean you're not sure
See,
yourself?
I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Memorial Market and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady TRIBBIE and Lady Trian walked by earlier, Lady Trian happened to catch sight of it and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady TRIBBIE believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such
Oh,
fragile
that's how you
glassware
say it.
surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low.
I did not know how to say Yanisopolis while I was fucking reading their goddamn story. That shit was... I saw that and said, excuse me? No. Really cool name. Just on first glance when you're reading a story, that shit is wild to encounter.
For some reason, Lady Trian became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly, it's just... if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune.
Castras will wipe out your
Miss
entire
Castoris,
bloodline.
I'm running a business here after all, so...
Homegirl, I will throw hands. You heard TRIBBIE, it's most likely fake, so you're probably scamming us. In which case, that bun is detaching from your head, from that noggin.
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
Castris is so goddamn nice. Exactly. I object.
And what might your concerns be, my friend?
You've got some nerve trying to rip off a crisis there. That? TRIBBIE already called it a fake? Are you trying to pull a fast one on us? Also true. You can fuck off with that bullshit.
Fine. I'll sell it to you at cost, as a sign of goodwill, Miss
Fuck you.
Castoris. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Sure. I won't burn
Much
it down.
appreciated. Thanks for helping me out. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had you not been here, I would have been set back plenty.
Homegirl, I got your back. You are beautiful, you are stunning, you are too kind for this world. I will decimate a population for you.
The authenticity of the piece isn't important.
God damn, that's a pretty gem.
What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Tran and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Tran's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Tran runs around, it won't break easily.
Beautiful idea. Stunning. A genius of geniuses. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaya waiting long enough.
Homegirl, you are not waiting for me at all. You are off to the races. Holy shit.